Good morning. Ever been stuck in a customer service cycle of doom? Chatbots, phone lines? I'm looking at why so many companies get it wrong.
Now, poor customer service, something most of us experience. It's very frustrating at times, especially if you've got an automated chatbot whilst you're sitting on hold on the phone with no answer.
But is it actually getting worse, or does it just feel like that, Emma? Which is it?
Morning.
I'm sure you've been there, haven't you? Trying to navigate a phone line, talking to people who are talking to you from a script. Well, we read scripts all the time, don't we? But we're not quite customer service. OK, good morning. It's something that is almost inescapable in life now, isn't it? Having to get in touch with customer service teams if you've got a problem with something you're paying for. But it seems it's in decline. More than 50% of people believe that customer service, it isn't as good as it used to be. And while many firms have used technology to try to make interactions faster for customers, people have described the current state of customer service to be joyless, exhausting, even painful. You might be able to think of a few more words. But many firms, though, we're told, are getting it right. The UK Customer Satisfaction Index says that across the country, customers have more than a 77% satisfaction rate, up slightly from an almost record low this time last year. And here's some of the good ones, apparently. First Direct, John Lewis and Starling Bank are topping the table for the best customer service. So what makes good service? Well, the Institute of Customer Service says it's things like firms getting interactions right first time, preventing people from feeling like they need to complain about their experiences, and showing genuine care towards customers and their situations. But how often does that actually happen? I've been asking for some of your experiences, and since then, my inbox has been full. Take a look.
Hi Emma, it's Shell. I'm just recording this video for you just to let you know what happened on our flight.
Michelle was on her way to Orlando for a family holiday at Disney World. But after a medical emergency on board, her flight was diverted and she was left with a bill for thousands for her family's onward travel.
The response to the email was pretty much a no for one of the claims, and you might be able to get your taxi money back. We've had to fight tooth and nail to get anywhere with BA. So we're over a month down the line and we are nearly £4,000 out of pocket.
It resulted in me spending probably a minimum of 6 hours on the phone to their customer service and tech teams.
John told me about the time he spent trying to solve problems with charges from Virgin Media and the set-top box breaking down.
It was an international call centre that I spoke to. They didn't understand what I was saying. I had to give them the serial number for the Virgin TV box 7 times. I said, haven't you got a pen? And they said, we're not allowed to use a pen due to data protection.
Simon's issues began when he tried to upgrade his EE broadband.
They just serially messed it up. On 2 occasions, engineers were supposed to come out and they didn't. Tried to get on the phone to them and complain, and it's been really hard. It takes 20 minutes to get through. I was then put on hold for another 20 minutes. I'm fed up with it.
And heaven forbid you want to switch energy company, as Ollie told me, if you're trying to leave Scottish Power.
Both the new company that I'd switched to and Scottish Power both thought that they were supplying my electricity, and they were both billing me for my electricity. And so in the end I said, look, I want to leave Scottish Power. Every time I called, it was like a 15-minute trial. And of course, the moment that I left, even though I still had money pending that they hadn't sent me yet, I got another call from their sales teams, and I must have had 3 sales calls trying to get me to rejoin the company that I could not leave and that owed me money. It was like Hotel California.
All of these firms have also been singled out for poor customer service in reports by Which or Ofcom. We put the issues to an expert in customer behaviour and former customer experience director of John Lewis and Waitrose to ask what should customers do.
I would say persevere. Because eventually you will get through. And if not, go to the top of the organisation. You can usually find most managing directors or chief executives' emails online, and they will have systems in place that are more rapid to deal with your complaints. Go right to the top so the leaders of the business hear how painful this is getting for you.
At this call centre in Bolton, they scrapped using chatbots, they say, because they felt it was letting customers down.
There are certain things where you can give automated responses to customers, but when anything gets complex or bespoke for a customer, it's our learning that there's no substitute for amazing people.
British Airways told us it was sorry for Michelle's inconvenience and is now resolving the issue with her. Virgin Media said it has made improvements this year and has seen a significant reduction in complaints since it was singled out for poor customer service. EE says the latest Ofcom report shows it is making it easier to speak to the company and resolving complaints first time. And Scottish Power previously told Which that it's worked tirelessly to improve its services. Now, if any of that sounds familiar, we want to hear from you this morning. What kind of customer service have you received? What did you do about it? Did you make a complaint, cancel a service? Maybe you switched firms. Do get in touch in all the usual ways. Don't forget to leave your name so I can give you a mention. Perhaps, Naga and Charlie, we might even get some positive stories too, hopefully.
When they happen, you remember them.
You do.
Because they seem
You're so grateful.
Abnormal. Yeah, they seem out of the norm. Emma, thanks very much.
So, yeah. Well, we really appreciate all of your comments this morning. Some interesting experiences coming in. But here's a good tip. Mark in Mossley, where he says, whenever I've got an issue needing resolved, I find the CEO's email address. I go straight to the top. And then the issues are sorted really quickly. Actually, we've heard from our experts that a lot of senior management teams, they do have people in place to deal with correspondence that comes straight to them, and they do read it sometimes. So, I mean, it is a good tip.
Didn't you hear something that some people say?
Oh, always say, ask for someone. Do you know, I praise this by saying people who are at the end of these call centres, often it's a really not a nice place to be, because you get angry people calling up all the time. So that is not nice.
No, it's the company structure really that's at fault, or the amount of resources they put in.
Yeah, some people have their different tips for sort of getting their attention, saying something like, need your name, your role, for when I refer this to the Ombudsman. There are certain words to the, you know, that get people going. But I have some sympathy for the people, notwithstanding the fact that, you know, lousy service. But the people on those call centre lines is not easy, is it?
One I heard again and again, Keith told us, he said, it's impossible to speak to a human being at your utility supplier. The only way to get to talk to someone is by telling them you want to cancel your contract. And then guess what? You've got somebody on the phone. We heard there was like Hotel California. You can't leave.
I love it when... Is it Amanda in Swindon? Feels like this. Amanda in Swindon, who said that she's having trouble with her bank. She says it's like a continuous circle.
Yeah. I mean, it's this doom loop, isn't it? You get told, go through the website. You put something in through the website. The chatbot or whatever doesn't understand it. Phone someone and they say the only way to deal with this is to go back through the automated service.
But she had a problem with her online banking and was told to go online.
Go online.
Makes absolutely no sense.
Comical if it wasn't so infuriating.
We're going to look at this again, so keep emails coming in.
Everybody, Emma, is interested in customer service. We've all had an experience, right?
Usually not great ones. We've been talking about the doom loop this morning, haven't we? Getting bounced between chatbots, people on phone lines who can't help you, send you back to the website. We've also been talking about ways to get through that. And we were hearing from someone earlier who said he emails company CEOs. We've had loads of comments in. Here's another one. John in East Kilbride, he was having trouble with his gas supply. He spent ages trying to get it resolved. And then he emailed the company CEO and he heard back from someone the next day. And I can hear CEOs all around the country now going, shh, don't tell them. We have email addresses. Sometimes we read them. Now, another viewer had this tip, and this is a good one. I make complaints or raise issues by calling out the company on social media, because there's usually separate teams who monitor social media. If you get hold of their X handle, their Instagram, Facebook, do it publicly. You can get a reply quicker sometimes.
But lots of customer services teams run through social media as well, so you can direct message on you know, various platforms as well.
The joined up ones can.
Yeah.
The flip side, I just see one of these comments here. We heard from someone who's worked in customer service for 10 years. They say it's not the agents that have got worse. It's customers. The instant fix to problems just isn't possible. Maybe people are expecting too much. I mean...
some people have unrealistic expectations. Another one of the tips we got was to be clear about what you want the outcome to be. And also, here's a secret. Frontline teams often have a pot of money to help keep customers happy, and they can allocate that to some people sometimes, so you might want to think about asking for it.
A good experience. Charlotte phoned her bank to talk about her account. The bank said exactly how long she'd have to wait, offered to call her back. Called back 20 minutes later. I was so impressed, she said. And so it works both ways. And like you say, just keep people informed.
Yeah.
Emma, thanks very much. And thank you for all of your comments as well. Customer service definitely gets people going.
That's all from us this morning. We're back.